Welcome back in Florence to follow the 2014 FIVB World League Finals. Today is the day of the semi-finals, but first of all I would like to say hello to Australia and Russia. Both of them are going back home, but if for the Australian going back is predictable, the exclusion of Russia from the semi-final due to the victory of Iran over Brazil was much more unpredictable. But don't think that the exclusion of Russia, the last winner of the World League, depends too much on the intention of Brazil to exclude Russia from the semi-final. To say the truth, yesterday Iranian players performed pretty well in all fundamentals, but they attack and they serve outstandingly. They display one more time that they are a team very balanced technically and tactically, but what makes them up one of the top teams in the world is their determination and their enthusiasm. They grew up a lot in the last year, and they have to be considered now one of the top teams in the world. I don't know if today Iran will win against USA, but if both the teams will keep performing as they did in these days, I think that Iran has more chance to reach the final. Last but not least, I think that Maruf, the Iranian setter, will be the key player for his team. His performance will be very important. In the other side, the spiker Anderson has to carry all the responsibility of the attack system of the USA. They will be the two key players for the result of the first semi-final. And now let's talk briefly about the second semi-final, Italy against Brazil. Let's start from thinking that Russia against Brazil has to be considered one of the most important matches in the last 15 years. But Brazil against Italy is the classico of history of volleyball. Both the teams since the 90s are one of the top teams in the world, and this match has a lot of appeal in both the countries. So imagine today how much excitement there will be in a packed up Mandela Forum in Florence. I would also briefly remind what happened yesterday. Bernardinho, the Brazilian coach, started the game against Iran without Murilo and Sidao due to some physical problem. Bernardinho said that Murilo since 3 years didn't play three matches in a row, so he decided to give him some rest, given that they are already qualified and they don't need the victory strictly. But the defeat 3-1 against Brazil cost them the first position in his group. Italy walked easily over Australia, and after the end of the match, the Italian libero Rossini said, "Tomorrow against Brazil in the semi-final, we will know who we are." Yes, this is the feeling in Italy. All the Italian fans are always supporting, and they love this very good player. But we are waiting for the gold medal. In the last 4 years, the Italian national team achieved a great results compared with the previous year, but they never won the gold. Playing at home in the World League final could be the great opportunity. Obviously, this put a lot of pressure over the players and over Beruto. This is the big challenge of Beruto: bring his team to the gold. Any other results have to be respected, but the gold is the only goal